care because life is good in the hood. We're here on the farm. It's Johnny Rooster, Morning Mouth. Hello, Springfield and vicinity. We're reaching out to all of you specifically about how to enhance and improve and get recognition for your small business. That's right. That's the main objective of Johnny Rooster Morning Mouth. You've tuned into AMG Broadcasting. It goes out live on YouTube and Facebook. It also goes out on internet TV and internet radio. But what's important is wherever you're watching, whether live or somewhere else, you can always find out tips of the trade, how to do a business, what to do, and how to get started. So we're going to talk to our guest today. We have Tiffany Tutu.
Hello.
She's the co-host today. We also have our guest, Leigh.
Hi.
Second to none tuning, and let's get those banners up. Get those banners up there. The ones that show up the little bottom of the screen things. There they are, just like magic. Leigh, second to none cleaning. Tiffany Tutu, children's book author. I predicted it, it happened. That's because I typed it in there. Children's book author. We're good, aren't we? And we're down on the farm. We're in front of the barn. It feels like I'm ready to be in a paintball lineup the way we are. I'm going to go to two-camera idea. That's my idea.
Okay.
And I'm going to have it like pre-recorded and all gadgetized where it looks good. But
so fancy.
For live, for fun, here we are. We're having good times. Christopher. Do you want to be called Chris or Christopher?
Either one.
I made you real formal. I wanted to go.
Either one. Just don't call me late for dinner.
There you go. I'm glad you're here. You're a guy that I learned to get to know through a business network. And in Springfield, we have Courageous Business Connect. It's a good way for business entrepreneurs, like-minded business owners to gather and different times throughout the week. Get connected, get to know each other, and then the purpose would be being able to refer one another after we get acquainted and are ready to recommend something like that. But my wife had a really good question. Mrs. Rooster, she's going to start right out of the gate with this one. Why would a guy want to be a maid? How do you like that? See, I phrase it in a way that's the most edgy. I want to throw you.
Well, I mean...
Why would a guy want to clean houses?
Okay, honestly, the cleaning houses part, that's kind of the small picture right now.
Okay.
Eventually, we plan on getting certified in doing some of the more heavy-hitting, like crime scene cleanup, things like that, helping people move on from tragic events. And then we also do a lot more commercial work, like stripping and waxing floors, carpet cleaning, things like that. So really, the day-to-day house cleaning is just a very small piece, and it's just kind of to be filler.
Does that help you, Mrs. Rooster, sitting there with your cup in your hand in the corner? Awesome. Well, we also have in the house Janet. Janet's been on the show before. She's probably not fully awake yet, been through a lot. So we're always praying for you. Life is not as easy when things are complicated with health issues.
Oh, that's true.
I really want to support you too, Tiffany, so turn into you. Tiffany, you're a children's book author.
I am.
I like that. I've been hearing about dinosaurs. So tell us briefly about your book.
Well, and I don't know if you're aware, but National Dinosaur Day is coming up next Monday. So 1 week from today.
You're a week ahead of the game. You can tell us about
Actually,
that.
that's not true. It's the 15th. It's a Saturday, not Monday. But
Well, Saturday's
less.
good for dinosaurs too, I'm sure. All you dinosaurs watching.
Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, What Did Your Dinosaur Do Today is my debut children's book, and it just came out in hardcover since I saw you last. Within the last week. So, yep, you can get it on Amazon.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I noticed you had an autographed copy giveaway.
Yeah, I do.
Is that coming up, or did that already happen?
No, it comes up this weekend, so you still have time to register on Instagram for author Tiffany Tutu is my handle. You can go register. It's the cutest little stuffed dinosaur named Spike and a signed, personalized hardcover copy of my book.
Do you think Spike could be an action figure?
Totally.
Yeah.
He is so cuddly, though. Oh, he's kind of has stolen my heart. So.
I like it. And if you're out there and you've got a child, it would be a great read. So Tiffany is an author, and her information is on Instagram under, what is it?
Author Tiffany Tutu.
Author Tiffany Tutu. That's pretty easy to remember.
It's a fun place to be.
Got it there on the screen. So again, the point of this program is to introduce you to small businesses, help us understand what it's like, and then entrepreneurs. So whether you're a book author, whether you're in a cleaning business, or whether you're a talk show host, whatever you may be, you might have a different idea. We want to hear from you. Go to johnnyroosterlive.com and find out more on the guest sign up. We'll get connected that way. All right, so Christopher, you have a cleaning business. It's not just a house cleaning business. You eventually want to get into crime scene cleanup.
Yes.
And that's extremely interesting. But what motivated you initially to get into your own cleaning business?
To be honest,
that was my question. I wasn't the guy. Why are you cleaning house?
To be honest, it started with following another company that does that line of work. I thought about franchising with them, which was going to be incredibly expensive. It was going to cost about $150,000.
Yeah.
But you would have walked with a full company. Mm-hmm. When I realized that was completely unfeasible, I said, well, why don't I just start my own then? And, you know, I can start small and work up big. And then at the same time, had a few negative comments towards it, kind of saying, you know, oh, you don't want to start your own company, you know, just work for somebody the rest of your life, because, you know, it won't go anywhere and you'll regret it. And, well, now I'm doing my own thing and I love it.
Good. How long has it been?
2 weeks, 2 months, almost 2 months. There
so
we go.
Not a long time.
No, we're still fairly new, which I mean isn't a problem. I mean, there's a lot of work to go around out there, and we've been making a go of it so far.
Well, good. I noticed that we had an event a week ago, and Tiffany, you referred to that. It was where we did a drop item, and your TLC Properties was one of the sponsors. Yeah. So we're dropping items off the 3rd level parking garage. One of the interesting thing was we did marshmallows, then we went a little more aggressive and threw pickles and hot dogs. And that was a lot of fun. And what was going on was a lot of mess on the ground, and I forgot anything to do with that.
Oh no.
But
what
Christopher was ready. As a cleaning service, he happened to have his broom and dustpan. He was there on this unsolicited, unannounced. There he was, cleaning up every round. He got it all picked up. We had a full 5-gallon bucket full of debris at the end of this thing because we did 4 different rounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were pummeling the ground with, well, people were catching. Christopher was one of them. Other people involved from 11 years old to 72 years old. They were all had a blast. Awesome. We were able to give away some things from TLC Properties, gave a $100 bill. Some other groups were there to do that, so it was fun. And Village Inn gave away a few pies. The theater gave away some tickets. No, we carefully handed them over, and Christopher got a pie. It was
I'm still regretting that pie.
Definitely a good time. Yes. So we enjoy having a promotional event for small business, recognition, awareness, anything to do with that. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, it's great.
So I wanted to not get too scattered out here. I want to stay on the focus of second to none cleaning. How did you come up with that name?
So when I graduated high school, I joined the military, and our squadron's motto, war cry, was second to none, come get some. So
do you have to say it in a certain voice?
Well, I mean, we yelled it because it was like our war cry.
Can you yell it now? Let's do it.
Come on, it's still early.
I know. This is Monday morning. Second to none. Let's hear it.
Well, it doesn't fit. It doesn't
fit.
I know. You're killing me.
I know. I'm killing my guest. All right.
Do you want to yell it?
Well, I'll work on that one later.
Okay.
All right.
But no,
we'll do that off air.
So that's where it kind of came from, was the second to none. And then obviously, you know, we wanted people to know what we do, so we're a cleaning service.
What branch of the military?
Air Force.
Okay. Second to none. Come get some. Tiffany, what are your thoughts? What are your comments? I'm just looking at the screen being delighted by... I'm so thankful for you and for you to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, I like your name.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm always intrigued by how people name things. Like, I have a hard time naming things. Like companies, kids,
it honestly,
dogs.
It took...
I don't have a dog, but if I had a dog, it'd be a problem.
It took more than a few days to come up with a name. And even then, with naming a business, it's hard because you go, oh, this is a great idea.
And then it's taken.
And then you go pull up the LLC website and you put it in, and it's like, oh, no, I can't do that. Yeah. So luckily enough, there's only one other second to none cleaning services. And they're actually, or I'm LLC and they're Inc.
So that helps not being the same.
Exactly, because now we have both ends of the spectrum covered and nobody can take the name.
That's great.
What else do you want to say about it that you think people? I like to ask. What should people ask you? How can you answer their question? What question should they be asking? Because you have the answer for what question.
I mean, any question that you have. I mean, there's no dumb questions. I had a teacher that told me that. I can't remember which one, but a lot of them did. They also told me I'd use math every day, and I still haven't figured that one out. But I mean, there's no question that's a wrong question.
Question everything. That's not a bad question.
And I mean, one thing that kind of sets us apart, especially right now, since we are still so new, the reason I had a broom handy was because we had everything with us. Somebody can call and be like, hey, I need this done, this afternoon, and we can squeeze you in. If it's just a one-time thing right now and it's a fairly small, quick job, we're not going to schedule you 2 weeks out. We're going to get to you right away.
So what are some things that you can do right now besides cleaning a home? You've got some other on-the-spot cleaning.
So we can clean carpets. With a few hours notice, we can come and do that. And the thing that sets us apart there, most people show up with this big fancy truck and a steam cleaner, and it takes 6 to 8 hours to dry. I show up with a machine that looks a lot like a floor buffer and a vacuum cleaner, and it's dry within an hour.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not allowing dead air. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else has something exciting they want to say, because that's great. That's an easy solution to a quick problem. Okay, I put on the notes on a tag how to clean a stain. What would you use? Does it depend on the stain?
It depends on the stain. Depends on how long the stain has been there. For general stains, I have a it's an all-natural spot and stain remover that we put on there. Wait 10 minutes, and then it comes right out. The cleaner that we use also helps with that because it penetrates the fibers and grabs the dirt and then starts to crystallize it, and it falls off the fibers. So then we vacuum again, or the next time you vacuum, you actually clean the carpet again. Some other stains, maybe blood, something like that, we'd have to use some like peroxide or maybe a special treatment for it.
Does it hurt the carpet?
No, everything that we do is completely safe for the carpets. All the products we use are also safe on wool, so we don't have to worry about wool rugs, things like that. We can also use it to clean your couch, your favorite recliner, anything like that.
I'm thinking about some red popsicle stains I have on a wool rug. I might need to.
Definitely help you out with that.
Yeah.
Well, when you have kids, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh my goodness,
with pets
that's the
and
truth.
kids and.
Hey, I've gotten 6-year-old grape jelly out of a carpet before, so we'll put it that way.
Grape jelly. Now that'll get your attention.
What about like the carpet in a car? Do you guys do anything like that, or no?
I mean,
because I have about a 15-year-old green tea stain in a car.
That's a long time to have a car.
I can give it a shot.
Actually, I
I'm
wouldn't even
impressed.
10.
That's
10
impressive.
not 15.
I mean, I can give it a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't 100% do auto detailing, but
Yeah.
we can definitely try and see
Give
what
it
we
a
got for
try.
it.
Hey, you never know. And I want to know what the name of that car is. After that many years, you got to give it a name.
Oh yeah.
I know you have trouble with names.
No, this one has a name. Her name is Lexi.
Lexi has a 10-year stain.
Yeah, Lexi.
That's a long time. Is Lexi Alexis?
I was gonna ask
You're so creative, Tiffany. Your creativity knows no bounds.
And my car before that was called the Red Rocket, and I'll let you guess what color it was.
Was it red?
It was green. I knew it.
That's great, Lexi the Lexus.
She's so cute. She named herself.
10 years.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Put a few miles on her.
She's got. I don't drive her all the time. I
She
mostly
just
drive my
sits in the
minivan,
garage.
but she's my Thursday car. I drive her.
I like having a Thursday car. Why is it a Thursday car?
Well, because it's a sports car. It's a little convertible, and so I used to obviously drive it all the time. But then I had kids, and now I drive a minivan.
So now that you're a mom, the minivan's more practical.
Oh yeah, I mean my kids.
But Lexi, every Thursday, you and her have
because
an
I work on
appointment.
Thursdays outside the house with no kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, I drive around.
Is that because, is this where your family business comes in? The Thursday thing?
Oh
Is it
no,
something
I'm a
else?
pharmacist. Yeah.
Yes, that's
have we
right.
covered that? Yeah. Okay.
We know this. So
Yeah.
tell us briefly, because we got about a minute till commercial break. What do you do as a pharmacist? Where is that? Can we promote that?
Sure. It's Integrity Pharmacy. We do pill packs for people, and we mail them, deliver them to your house, and put them in these cute little. I always say they're like little M&M fun size packs, and they're dated for AM, PM.
A woman pharmacist is going to describe this thing differently than a guy. He's like, these are cute little packs.
No, they are they're so
It's
cute.
so awesome.
I used to be a CNA. I work in
You
work
get
in
it?
nursing
Have you
homes.
seen it?
I know exactly what she's talking about. It
this
makes
is important.
Are they fun little cute
it
fun
ma-
size M&M?
and it
packs?
makes it
The
100 times
customers like
easier
it.
to
Yeah,
take
the
your
customers.
meds.
We actually used to package like Skittles inside of them to like examples.
What?
Like
Here, okay, so that's a good.
You're the only one laughing.
Skittles is a good placebo, by the way, right? Can we substitute Skittles for almost every problem?
And Pez. My kid thinks that he needs medicine every night to go to sleep, so we give him Pez instead of melatonin.
We're gonna go to a commercial break on that note because that is too much fun. Pez, Skittles, melatonin, it's all circulating in my Monday morning mind. And we'll be back right after these important messages from these amazing people.
Oh, after these injuries, my back is killing me. My back and my muscles are so tight after a long day at work.
Angela the Angel with the Halo. Halo Massage and Wellness to the rescue. Medicare, Medicare, it can be a scare. Medicare, Medicare.
Are there any
it can
retiring
be a
people
scare.
that you're not able to help with health insurance?
No, usually most people who are ready for retirement, let's say they want to retire before 62, but they're not eligible for Medicare, I can help them with that as well through the marketplace or some other short-term medical plans that would suit them until they reach the age of Medicare, which is 65.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
You know, you get into jams, and after 30 years, I've been in all of them pretty much. No, I shouldn't say that. People have to work harder to find things that I haven't experienced.
Who knows more about your lawn than you do? Kentwood, 417-619-4441. Call that number, sweetie.
Difference between chiropractor and massage therapist. And go.
And go. A chiropractor really works more with the joints, and a massage therapist really works with the muscles. So I always tell people that you kind of want to have as many people in your corner as possible, especially when you're dealing with an injury. So a chiropractor is great, along with a massage therapist, maybe an acupuncturist, maybe your doctor. So the more a naturopath, so that a chiropractor adjusts the joints, and this massage therapist just loosens up the muscles. So it helps the joints move a little bit better. You know, if the muscles are tight, your joints are going to be tight and smushed. But if the muscles are relaxed, then you might have a little bit more joint space.
And cut.
Cut.
I wouldn't know a space-time continuum or warp core breach if they got into bed with me. But I would know a good kitchen countertop. Difference between chiropractor and massage therapist. And go.
And go. A chiropractor really works more with the joints, and a massage therapist really works with the muscles. So I always tell people that you kind of want to have as many people in your corner as possible, especially when you're dealing with an injury. So a chiropractor is great, along with a massage therapist, maybe an acupuncturist, maybe your doctor. So the more a naturopath, so that a chiropractor adjusts the joints, and this massage therapist just loosens up the muscles. So it helps the joints move a little bit better. You know, if the muscles are tight, your joints are going to be tight and smushed. But if the muscles are relaxed, then you might have a little bit more joint space.
And cut.
Cut.
And we are back. It's good to be sitting here on Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster. I'm your host. I've got Tiffany Tutu. She is my co-host today. She's a children's book author. If you haven't already found her on Instagram, how do they do that?
You just type in author Tiffany Tutu.
That's simple enough. It's
really
easy to
is.
find. It's a wonderful book about what did my dinosaur do today.
Yes.
You wrote it, and it's in hardback now. It's in paperback.
You can even get it on the Kindle.
On an electronic form. We were just talking during the break about how I produce artwork for different businesses. I can create a caricature of you for your business, and then my partner makes that into a vector, which makes it digital for any format. So check that out at johnnyroosterlive.com. Now over to this side, it's Christopher Leigh, Second to None Cleaning. He is our business guest today. The show is all about promoting small business and what they do. We talked about how you got your name and why you're doing it. So the next thing is when you're going full speed ahead, this is all you do?
Yes.
You have jumped in with a leap of faith.
Absolutely.
From being coached to don't do that, work for yourself. There's so many pitfalls. How are you resolving those issues in your own mind? Like, I'm going to do this.
Exactly that. I don't let anything stop me. I mean, I can talk to 100 people and maybe get one job, and that's fine because I got that one. It'll lead to another one somewhere else. I do the networking, like you mentioned before, which leads me to getting referrals through that. I actually got one because of you.
Okay.
Cleaning her house on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it just allows you to meet new people, branch out into different areas. And yeah, just don't let it stop. Like, don't let the, not having something every day slow you down. It actually pushes you a little further.
Well, I do want to mention that, specifically Darlene Myrick caught more items than anyone, and she had just gotten through wrist surgery.
Oh, wow.
That makes me feel like, what is going on with Christopher and the other people that didn't catch as much? This wrist surgery woman catches more.
You never know what you can do.
You never know where the pieces are falling, though. It wasn't really accurate as far as skill. It wasn't skill.
No,
It's just,
I mean,
these things were landing over the wall. They're going over the wall. Several people are throwing them.
Are they catching them with their hands?
They've got cups.
okay, wait,
Plastic
hold on.
containers,
It was a big yogurt container.
A big yogurt container, but they pop so hard from that distance, sometimes the item would bounce.
The marshmallows absolutely loved to bounce out, and the problem was
catching them is one thing, but keeping them.
The problem was too. It would hit, and it would not only would that leave, but it would take 3 items with it.
So this is the size container it was, and yeah, they would pop. Now my son was involved, and he said the donut hole stuck enough where they wouldn't thud out of
the donut hole stuck enough. The cookies, the sugar cookies you threw.
I threw sugar.
They stuck, but for some reason the pickles would just bounce right out.
I'm kind of starting to get hungry.
I
didn't have breakfast.
Well, if you like sugar cookies and pickles, you're in the
that
makes you hungry.
Both of those. Yeah. I would eat both of those.
Dinosaur food.
That's not what dinosaurs eat.
See, now I kind of want dino nuggets.
I have those at home. Yeah. You can. Yeah. I'll make them, and you can work on the red popsicle stains.
Hey, that sounds like a fair trade to me.
See, we're already working out deals.
That is right.
So they were dropping these items, and some of them bounced better, like little gherkin pickles, little dills. They were definitely bouncy. But it's fun. The idea is just to draw attention to an event that doesn't make any sense on the surface, but it makes everybody happy and fun and have a good time.
Yeah.
And then we can learn about your business while doing it. So the lady that was able to be successful with the wrist surgery, she still persevered, got some things, won some money from some wonderful businesses, and then she was also able to find a business with Chris and what he does. She prepares resumes. She's been on the show before. My guest list includes a lot of different types of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So she's helping prepare people for the workforce when they've been sidelined by COVID or had to restart after being out of work for a long time. So yeah. She's 62 and she's helping people out.
That's great.
May 15th is Party on the Property. That's a good note. On our property, what we're doing for anyone is opening up, we have a rural property about 30 minutes southeast of Springfield. It's east of Ozark near Sparta. So out on that property, I grew up there. My house is there, my parents' house is there. Their house is newer than mine because their old house burned in a tragic fire and they rebuilt. My house was built in 2001, so I've got the old house, they've got the new house. Their old house was built in the late 1880s. It was so old, it was one of a kind, it was a very unusual structure, and then it was added onto in the 1960s. The whole upstairs was added on, so it really was a unique, different floor levels and creaky, but really a neat place. But they're out there, and that property is available for a big fire pit and an experience for people to gather, and we want to have that experience on Saturday, May 15th. What does this mean?
The bats.
Oh, there's bats in the cave. I thought maybe a cave would look like this, and my wife's doing the...
I didn't know if you'd do that.
Oh,
I'm good at Pictionary.
so this is bats, yes, sounds like. So we have a walk-in cave on the property. It's about 6 feet high in the entrance, and it goes back in a big corridor, turns a corner, and you get down, and then it opens up to this amazing room. So everybody that likes that kind of thing is out there exploring. Some people aren't into that, but those that are can certainly involve themselves exploring a cave. We'll have bring your own food. We'll put it all out there. Whatever you want to eat, we'll make it happen. And that is Saturday, May 15th at 4 p.m. until as late as you want to stay.
Bring your sleeping bag.
Well, if you want to stay that late, we're going to get a cleaning crew to clean your carpets while you're sleeping or something. So how do we get back into that? You've got a carpet cleaning business, but it's not specific to carpet cleaning.
No.
You have a commercial and residential. And you're maybe even going to try cleaning a spot off a car, but we don't want to advertise too much on the vehicle side.
We have it.
And then
on the down low.
Yeah, so we do the carpets. We do we can strip and wax floors. We can deep clean your grout floors because a lot of times whenever you mop, it just gets the surface. But we can actually scrub the grout lines and get years of nastiness out.
We have years of nastiness in our kitchen, don't we, Andrea?
Yeah. I mean, I can help with that. We do homes, we do businesses.
What's your kitchen floor? It's not grout.
It's actually hardwood.
Yeah, hardwood in the kitchen. I like it. I've got the
actual hardwood or laminate.
Actual.
See, we can also using that same machine, we can come in and we can put a shine back on your hardwood floors.
We have hardwood.
We have Pergo tongue and groove.
Yeah.
I can still clean that. I can't necessarily put a shine on it, but I can at least make it look nice.
So will my kids slide everywhere after the shine's on there?
It's fun to slide on.
I mean, they would love it.
I can make it happen. We can. I can make it happen.
They would love that.
If you're in your socks, you can really get a lot of leverage.
Risky business.
Yeah,
Risky
that's
business
pretty much
movie.
what they do. Yeah.
And then something else that we also do that's completely different from all of that stuff. We also do disinfecting because COVID is still a very big thing. We have a fogger that will come in. We have to fully suit up because this stuff is not good for your skin by any means. And we can fog, your business and event center, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. And it gets so small it can permeate the fibers on a piece of paper.
Wow. So that totally disinfects.
Exactly.
What are you saying? That's better for a public use area?
It would definitely be good for a public use area because you don't have to focus on like this one little spot here and over here. It can do the whole thing. It'll get the walls. It'll get anywhere that air can travel. It will get to.
Without being presumptuous, but maybe because I am presumptuous, TLC Properties has a lot of properties.
They do.
Apartments. Mm-hmm. Are those things that cleaning companies come in and take care of on a contract, or do you know how that works?
I think that they have had cleaning contracts before. I'm assuming that's probably what they still have. I don't know.
Typically, if we're going to get them with something like that, we'll have them sign a contract and say, hey, you can only use us for your move-in and move-outs for the next year, or you can only use us to clean your floors for the next year. Things like that.
Are those types of situations not as easy for a new one-man thing, or is it good to have a variety of contracts or agreements?
From my personal experience that I've been finding out, it's good to have a variety. because then you're not necessarily stuck in one area, but at the same time, don't get too overwhelmed. Luckily, with the way we clean the carpets, it allows us to do all of those other methods of cleaning floors.
Yes.
Which is kind of convenient. Because if you go out and you get a steam cleaner, now you're locked into a steam cleaner. So you can only use that steam cleaner. Now, yes, they have different, they have a special head where you can clean grout. But now you're looking at, another $4,000 just to be able to clean the other type of floor. Right. Me, it's $50 for a brush head, or, $5 for scrub pads, or, this, that, and the other. As far as, getting into contracts, that's another good thing, because yes, it's not guaranteed, you're going to have a move out every month or every week or every day or anything like that, but it's there. You know that you're going to get work from that person.
Okay.
You know that, so it's good.
Good to have a variety.
It's good to have a variety so that you're not.
Well, one of my accounts is Performance Lawn Care and Landscaping, and he's been in business 21 years, and he evolved through different situations. So he's doing more on helping people get their grass tested with a soil test, and doing a lot more with that than when he just started out mowing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you evolve, your business develops.
I always think about, at the beginning, whenever you shoot like wide, like what's the gun that has the
shotgun? Yeah, it just scatters it out. I was trying to explain that to my wife the other day. Like, it's going to get a bigger span.
Yeah, so because you don't really know, and then you can always like narrow it in and niche it in. And
Exactly, and that's I was talking with a financial planner the other day, and that's kind of what we're talking. He's
going to be on the show if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Yep.
He's coming up. Nick is with what is it, Thrivent?
Yeah, Thrivent.
Yes. So
yeah, we were kind of talking the other day, and we were talking about that. Starting like goals, like in a year. Okay, we've got here, so now do we need to expand out over this way and put more emphasis here, or go this way? And so that's why I've got such kind of a broad area that we start out with, and then the overall end goal is a little bit broader than that even.
That's
awesome.
good. It's good. By the way, if you guys are thinking about getting something cleaned and you want to find out more, what is a good way to reach you? Is it you just Google Second to None Cleaning, or is there a good way to find you?
You can Google it and it'll come up with our website.
Okay.
We're also on Facebook. We have an Instagram. There's not much on there yet, just because I have trouble remembering that I have an Instagram account.
I don't think Tiffany has trouble remembering.
We've also got a TikTok account, but all of it
Can you
is
dance like 20-second dance here?
No, we've actually got some videos from cleanings we've done and things like that.
That's great.
But it's all under Second to None Cleaning Services LLC.
And it's SCOND. That's written out.
Yeah. So the word second, the word two, and then the word none.
Good. It's got it on the screen here. So.
Yep. Exactly like it is there.
Just sit here. I think it's great. There's 3 minutes left, I know. What if we sat and stared at the camera for 3 minutes?
That would not be
like
fun.
stare eyes with the audience. That would not be fun. No, it wouldn't.
No.
World's worst staring contest.
What's way more fun on Monday morning than staring at the camera? So we've got Second to None Cleaning. I'd say if you're also in real estate, or you're looking for an apartment, check out TLC Properties.
Yes.
Because they've got some different options all over the place.
We have so many different options. Yeah. And
in fact, your family, your husband Dave, is the owner.
one of the owners. Yeah.
One of the owners. Coriel Properties. Coriel. There's another name. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. But TLC, Tender Loving Care.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
TLC,
kind of TLC Properties would be the name of
They can look that up.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, then here I'll ask this question because you keep mentioning apartments. Do you guys just do like residential, or do you have commercial spaces as well?
We don't have any commercial spaces currently.
But you do that kind of thing. Right?
No, I mean,
I think you're in more apartments, right?
yes, it's apartments. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely We are looking, I think, into some like mixed use
But it's going to be
But
for
it's,
residential.
Yeah, it's residential.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We've got some other areas going on, maybe even Arkansas.
We do,
someplace.
yeah. That one's getting ready to open up before too many months. Seems
Yeah.
like they build those things forever, but it's looking good. Actually looks like apartments now. So.
But all over Springfield, you can find them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're
Springfield
everywhere.
for sure. Yeah.
They're everywhere. If you guys have a business and you want to be part of this program, we want to give you the opportunity to promote and get recognition for your business in a surprisingly fun way. There's a lot of things I haven't done to these two today, so they got off easy, but it's always fun to be in a situation where you're working something out and having a blast doing it. So with our last minute, is there anything else that you'd like to remind people of, Christopher, about what you offer or how to find you?
I mean, as you saw, with the car carpets, don't hesitate to ask. We might actually do it, or at least we'll be willing to try. And I mean, again, like I said, we're on all platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good that you
I mean-
you go from the sanitizing to the cleaning of different surfaces.
Exactly.
All right, Tiffany, anything else that you'd like people to know about your book?
Go buy it.
There you go. And Instagram, Tiffany, author Tiffany.
Yes,
Tutu.
author Tiffany Tutu. What Did Your Dinosaur Do Today? On Amazon or my website, tiffanytutu.com.
I'm always thankful that you're willing to be here every month and help us out and
Yeah, it's
be
fun.
part of this. And Chris, thank you for being here on the show. And you're relieved that I didn't make you yell anything bizarre.
That'll be for the after show.
You got a good yell to go out on? No.
Not really. Sorry.
Help me! I'm stuck in my own talk show. So until next time, we're going to see you folks again on Wednesday when we have another wonderful guest, Nick from Thrivent. But we're going to talk more about financial things.
And Kenzie will be here.
Kenzie Corsellini will be my co-host that day. Coming up Wednesday at 9. Next up is the Monday. Dr. Paul Collins coming up at the 10 o'clock hour. Check that out, and it's always on YouTube and Facebook. Have a wonderful week and stay out and in the game and never give up. Thank you. Talk to you later.